Hello, my name is Jahg, and welcome to another exciting installment of Goodness Me, It's All Happened Again. So this isn't particularly an episode as such. It's more a let's explain what's happened episode. Well, as you can see, I'm back to stone tools, and our home location is right there in the middle of that enormous mountain, which is marvellous, and I am farming. Now, the latter is not too surprising because that's what I do. I farm, and I have been farming, and look at this, toast. Niall has shown me toast, which is marvellous. Toast, everyone. And I've been juicing things, and I've been wheating and potating and all sorts of goodness. I guess carrots are the only other thing that's in there. I've got some gardens. I've got basically one of each, except the desert ones. I haven't yet flopped about in a desert. I think there's some deserty business back there. Anyway, what has happened? Well, let me tell you that first of all, I was not entirely thrilled that it happened. But basically, something happened with the world such that all the block IDs changed. Everything. Absolutely. Well, not everything. The Minecrafty dirt is still dirt, or was still dirt. This is a totally new world, by the way. Totally new. Different seed, but otherwise exactly the same settings as we had before. Biomes aplenty and all that stuff. And indeed the same people on the server. But basically there was some issue. All the block IDs changed. Anyone who had a golden bag of holding, which of course I haven't got now, it was changed into one of those unstable ingots, and we all exploded, which was marvellous. So that's kind of where we are with this. That's the explosion was just the merest small part of this whole problem. For instance, people's bases were changing. Anybody who had marble, it had changed into some block type you couldn't legally have next to each other, like chests. You can't have chests next to each other, that sort of business. Let me just do the sleeping here. You can only sleep at night. Good morning, hello. So basically everything's gone, and we're all starting from scratch. Now, lessons learned here. It is my fault, partially my fault, that we had to roll back to a completely new world, because I had not kept up with the backups that are happening. They were set up to run automatically every day, but unfortunately the file became too large that it couldn't do it, and the last backup I had was 2 months ago. 2 months! Look at all the cows. I've been breeding the cows on here, and they just all go out to sea. It's very, very bizarre. And that one seems to be wearing a creeper, which is, well, a little disturbing, frankly. Yes, look at them. They're all at sea. Oh, why are you out there? So yes, so this is unfortunately a new world, but let's look on the bright side, because we should always look on the bright side of things. I have a new plan, and it's a big plan, because I do big plans, and I want to do this one. I want it to actually come to fruition. So our home is in the middle of that, and I want this to be my home. So for the first time, I have, where is it? Here it is, these claimed chunks things. Look at this, I've been claiming. I don't know if you can drag this map around, which is a thing. But basically, I've claimed the entire island. Let's show it on here, actually. Zoom out. Hello, look at all the cows. They are all out to sea. I don't have suitable flatlands here yet to deal with that. Anyway, so that's the coordinates of my previous home right there. And I thought, well, let's just see what was here. And it was this big island. It's not one of those, what do you call those, with the gravel-like stuff, very tall green business. It's not one of them anyway. But I very much enjoy it, and I thought this sort of I could live in here, absolutely. There's a little inside lake there. That's amazing. I want to sort of build houses and rooms and buildings around this inside the walls of the cave, frankly, or the what do you call this, mountain? Goodness words. There's an overhang here. It looks like it spreads all the way over there. That's amazing. There's a little bit of lava, which I guess is in there somewhere. There's a little, let's zoom, boink. There's a little meteor right there, which is mine. Keep off it, people. Keep off it. I guess only the people I've added to my friends list on here can access it, or whatever this is. Friends. I've got friends. Look. Does this mean friend, the green, or... Yes, actually, it seems to. Interesting. Why are these people not my friend? Be my friend! I've added Niall as an admin on here because he's responsible. Look at him. He's got no eyes. There they are, under there. That's a bit weird. As well as the... not that she's been on yet. Oh, no. The 8-Bit Dame is also... admin on here. What was I saying? I don't know. Are these apples ready? No. Oh yes, my plan. So I thought, as well as living here, I put a border on the world. I hope that's working. So 4,000 blocks radius from small, something like that. I want to, from here, build an enormous arched bridge that goes for eternity, basically for eternity. I've had this idea based on an idea of Vaughan Ryder LP from the YouTubes. He on another server that we play on, which is the Island Life server. He is what is he doing? He's building an enormous bridge. Well, that's all islands, that world. Which actually, this is pretty islandy, which is marvelous. This is my journey here, by the way. Across all this. This is very dangerous in here, in these highlands, apparently. Oh no, this isn't highlands. This... How do you see what biome things are in? I thought it showed. Oh, there it says highland. It doesn't... Oh, I guess if it's a built-in one, it doesn't show. So there's witches here. I've totally lost the thread of what I was saying. Very dangerous it is. There was this little village, which was marvellous. Seemingly its wall embedded in there. I was very glad of these farms on the way out here. There's a lot of water though, which is glorious because we've had 2 attempts at this redo. Where's the spawn point? I didn't make a... Darn it. I didn't make a... I think this is the spawn point right here, actually. Yes, this beach looks familiar. And the... new member, Dream Classier, he's also on the JPM server. He's living on this little island, I believe. This enormous glut of trees I hopefully watered for him. I don't know if he was that pleased. He's living next to this meteor. Yes, we've had 2 goes at this, and because the first time apparently just rechanging? No, you don't rechange, you just change. Changing the seed using the UI, the multi-craft UI that's on the server we used. That's not where that goes, this is. It turned off the biomes aplenty, which meant we didn't have any of the funky. I didn't notice, and we'd all played for half a day. I was very sorry that happened. So another reset, and here we are, which is marvellous. What was I saying? I don't know. So yes, Vaughan Ryder had this idea on the Island Life server to build an enormous bridge and have like buildings on it, which I thought was a marvellous idea. Right, this is a big tree, and I'm once again doing this if it's a big tree we don't cut it down thing, and popping torches on it thusly, because I like the big trees, frankly, and nobody's come through with a way of making them automatically. What was I saying? I don't know. So yes, so we're going to have an enormous bridge that I'm going to build that goes from quite high up, I think, like about there, which I assume is about 100. This is 60 something, maybe 100 up there, and just enormous arched, very wide bridge with very thick pillars that I could put eventually some spiral staircases down, maybe to get under the business down there in the seas, and maybe down to any islands that I come across. I just want to basically do that, and houses up there, and villagers, yes, oh, they would go running riot up there. It would be amazing. But that's what I want to do. And look at this. I've made it a little plan of mine. I haven't done any mining at all. Well, I found these bits of gravel ore as I was just making my beeline that you saw in the map along here. So there were little bits of gravel ore sort of scattered about the place, and I grabbed them. All. Wait, I see a creeper up there now. What are you doing up there? Get off my land. Is that you up there? No, that's a cloud. Okay, fair enough. They're not hiding as clouds now. That would be very shocking. So there were little bits of gravel ore. I grabbed them all. I think I ended up with quite a bit actually, like 18 or so of these, which I don't have a smelty smelt in my first redo of this. I had a smelty smelt on the go, and not one that had been stolen from a village either. It was marvellous. Anyway, so that gave me a bucket and various other bits and pieces, which I've got here. I got a watering can. There was a skeleton. I finally found a skeleton and poked at him. He was over there. Is that on the map? Yes. I'm wanting to do a dig down here, I think. I've started flattening this anyway. There's already a sort of a pillar. No, not pillar. The opposite of a pillar. It's a space, not an item. My chair is still squeaky, by the way, which is good news. There's already a shaft going all the way down there. Well, not all the way down, I guess. I haven't really investigated it. But I'm hopeful that I'm going to make that the centre of my dig down, and that's that. Now, what I have decided, though, is that I wouldn't start anything big until I had a chest full of food. Well, basically, admittedly, many of this is gardens, but the bread, the toast keeps you going. It's great. You just, I'll demonstrate the toast because you must know. Get in there, things. Go. That's not how you do that, James. How you do, if you demonstrate something, you have to show it right. So you make wheat flour, you put the wheat flour in, and it turns into bread. Now, we're familiar with bread because we like bread. Bread is good. Hello! Welcome back to land. Oh, you're the only one, aren't you? Oh no, there's another one over there somewhere. Where? Over here? I should really... Yes, that's okay. Okay, I should really breed them while I see them. So I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but you know me. You can't possibly be watching this and not know that I'm all over the shop. Right. In fact, I should probably sleep first, but I'm not going to. Ah, goodness. I've been very dutifully sleeping. This is a big tree. I need to put torches on that. Remember that for next time. Come on, cow. Come on. And you, get to it. Lovely. Right, now whilst they are getting to it, I will sleep. Ah, thank you. Good morning. Hello. Lovely. Yes, so let's go and get that experience. Yes, that's what it's called. For some reason I couldn't think of that word. Wow, this is crazy tree. Well, you know, it wants to be this size, it can be this size. I will not body shame the tree. You're fine. You're fine just as you are. Well, now you're even better with torches. Yes, so I wasn't going to do anything big until I had a chest full of food. I'm kind of getting there now. Now, I don't know whether I'll stretch that to a double chest of food. However, we take the bread, we put it in here, and look, it cooks again. Cooked bread, everyone. Cooked bread. And it turns into, fantastically, toast. And toast heals a ton. So these carrot juices, these juices that I'm on, they do 2.5 health, hunger, I mean. Whereas these breads, these toasts do, I think, 4, maybe more. I can't, can you see more if you have this open? No, apparently not. All right. Anyway, that's what I've got going on, and I think it's a good start. So at this point, I think I've got enough food that I'm willing to accept that this server is not going to explode. No explosions, please. Well, I guess creeper explosions are going to happen, but there's an apple. But that's to be expected. It is, after all, Minecraft. Yes, Minecraft. There is a squid down there. He's not moving for some reason. Why are you not moving? You're... Wow. You have a glorious dinosaur on your head. I'm so tempted. Do I have a hat? Goodness, I do. And look. Wow. So this hat, I assume that's my crown showing through. Oh, I like it. That's weird. I forgot I had this. Ooh, go forward, James. Go forward. Ooh, oh, you're glitching. I don't know how people manage to do this. I really don't. Can I open this? Yes. Haha. Oh, outstanding. So basically, it's all go again. So I guess that's it for now. I'm going to have my dig down done over, well, behind me, I guess, over there. It's difficult to point when you're facing the wrong way. So at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, why? Why are you not subscribed? Go on, subscribe, look at my heads. And if you liked this video, why not like this video? Goodbye.